This here's an HP RP5800. This is a retail system, so point of sale system. Just recently got this to replace my Dell Precision as a backup system for files and stuff. I wanted to replace that and then the other Dell backup systems. So I wanted to get some interesting newer systems, and this is one of the newer. This is a newer system that I wanted, so I made sure to get one of these, and then the other system, which I'll do a video on, is right there. Another HP, of course. Well, yeah. So this is the drive that has 4 terabytes. So I'm going from 2 terabyte to 4 terabyte, as eventually my files will be over 2 terabytes. I see Windows drive that it came with. I put Windows 10 Pro on it, of course. This card I put in it, it's a AMD Radeon HD 65 something. I'll find out here in a minute. I got a bunch of these from computers at school that I tore down. So they came out of a HP Compact 8300, which is basically the same form factor as this. I'm sure the motherboards are similar and whatnot. Has the riser in it for the full-sized expansion slots. So this one here is for serial. Some of these also are equipped with a parallel port. I kind of wanted one with one, but this was the kind of the best deal I could find, so it unfortunately didn't have that. There's another expansion card there, which I'll show in a minute. It has 16 gigs of DDR3, so that's actually the RAM out of my main computer when I upgraded from 8 gigs to 16, and now I'm 32, which is the maximum for me. So I had this RAM already, and this only had 4 gigs in it, so I figured I might as well upgrade it to 16. I'm not sure like how much that'll actually help, you know, in the file copying process or whatever, but I'm sure it doesn't hurt. So no CD-ROM on this. I kind of like the way these look without a CD-ROM, and I'm probably not going to need one. Normally I would, like to have one in case, but I don't know, these are kind of cool without it. Here's the cover. So same as a HP compact system, but the lever's a little different, which I find interesting that they, for some reason, decided to use a different one on this particular line of systems. So this is the 5800, there's a 5810, and then they moved on to the, I believe they're Engage line, so it's like Engage Flex Pro is like the regular tower system, and then they have the all-in-ones or Engage something maybe, I'm not entirely sure. And I actually think they may still use this chassis, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure they might. So, and I also have the first generation of HP retail systems. I can't show it because it's out of where I can show it, but I will eventually do a video on that. So this is like the third iteration of one of their retail, and then there's the sort of the second iteration, which I personally don't like, so I probably won't ever have one of them, but happy to have this one. And I will be, as soon as the very new ones get cheaper, I'll probably buy one of them at some point for something. But yeah, I guess we can find out here what is actually in this, because I forgot. I actually went to the additional trouble of installing the drivers as well, which I don't normally, and that was weird, which I don't normally do. Oh, that's interesting. For some reason this GPU does not come up in Task Manager like others would.
maybe because it's so basic. There, that's what I want. It's also not what I want. I want device manager, and I'm having trouble finding it. Well, I'll search for it then. Yep, always professional filming on this channel. There, okay. Radeon HD 6350. So that's what the system has. Like I said, I have a bunch of these cards. I went ahead and installed the drivers for it. I think it's AMD Catalyst or something is what it was called. And it looks great, actually, on this monitor. I'm going to be using the Dell up there, which is the same as that one. But yeah, I'm sure it's going to look great either way. And the that system, I think I had the drivers installed on, the auto installed, but the other system, which was a Optiplex 755, it had a older Radeon, but it had one of those, basically the same card, and I don't think it had the drivers installed, and it showed it for sure. But yeah, then another update is this monitor is here now for if I need one. I've been using this Acer, but the Acer obviously does not have a HDMI or DisplayPort output, so I have this one now, one of my old main setup monitors, and works great for this. So also additionally, my phone is screwed up, so there's going to be a slight issue with focus going forward, and I might actually try to get this fixed before I film too much more. But I have a SE 2020. I'm not sure exactly what happened to it, but it can focus straight. It can focus close up, like right there, but far distance, it's basically no longer working. But yeah, I wanted to film this system, film the inside of it, kind of go over it before I put it in there permanently. And I did not show the back, so I will show the ports quick, because that was like the main point in doing this. So we have our power, obviously. We have our audio, our keyboard and mouse, serial VGA, 4 USBs, and Ethernet, other serial. The powered USB port there, which is probably set aside for a printer. Display port below that, and then here's a little cover, but there's a hole there, and some of these are equipped with what I believe is a phone jack, maybe. And then we have a serial expansion card, and this is more powered USB over here. And then where this card is, the video card I put in it was a, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but was a modem card, which I took out because I'm not going to use, and I obviously wanted this one in there. But I feel like I've seen some of these with a modem or RJ, whatever it's called, connector down here, so I'm really confused as to why it would have a card for it, but hard saying, not knowing. But you know, lighting's kind of poor, so I can't show the board too well, but very, very packed board with components. High quality, of course, Hewlett-Packard, so. But yeah, i5 2nd gen, if I hadn't already mentioned that, and then of course the 16 gigs of RAM. So, oh yeah, this is my new backup system, and whenever I plan on doing a view of my room, how things have changed. So, in that video, it'll be all connected up, and so will the other one. So, yeah, that's it for this.